My fiancé posted, he finally proposed, ring. Took him long enough. Guess I'll keep the receipt just in case he changes his mind. I was elbow deep in a corroded copper elbow under Mrs. Callahan's kitchen sink when my phone buzzed for the third time in 10 minutes. I wiped my hands on my jeans, pulled it from my back pocket, and saw the notification. Claire liked your photo. Except I hadn't posted anything. I tapped the alert. It led me straight to Claire's Instagram story, a close-up of a velvet jewelry box, the lid open to reveal a solitaire diamond ring. The caption read, "He finally proposed, ring. Took him long enough. Guess I'll keep the receipt just in case he changes his mind." My stomach dropped like a pipe wrench down a drain pipe. We'd been together for 2 years. Quiet, steady, the kind of relationship built on shared silence and Sunday drives through the Columbia River Gorge. No drama, no games, just real talk, real care, and the kind of trust that didn't need public validation. Or so I thought. The ring was mine. I'd proposed 3 nights ago on our back porch, just after sunset. No fanfare, no audience, just me, her, a bottle of Pinot Noir from Willamette Valley, and the words, "I can't imagine my life without you in it. Will you marry me?" She'd said yes, kissed me, and we'd sat there holding hands until the stars came out. Now, she'd posted it like it was a transaction, and that line, "just in case he changes his mind," felt less like a joke and more like a warning. I finished the job, packed my tools, and drove home in silence. That evening, over grilled salmon and roasted sweet potatoes, her favorite, I brought it up gently. "Saw your story today." She looked up from her plate, fork halfway to her mouth. "Oh yeah, I figured people would ask. Better to just put it out there." "You kept the receipt?" She laughed, but it was tight. "It's a meme, Adam. Everyone does it." "Do they?" I asked, because I've never seen Liam's fiancé post her ring with a just-in-case disclaimer, or Emma, or anyone who actually trusts their partner. Her smile faded. "Are you seriously mad about a joke?" "I'm not mad," I said. "I'm confused. We had a private moment. You turned it into a performance, and then added a caveat like I might ghost you at the altar." "It's not about you," she said, setting her fork down. "It's about protecting myself. After everything I've been through." I knew what she meant. Her last relationship had ended when her ex disappeared 2 weeks before their wedding, leaving behind a maxed-out joint credit card and a storage unit full of lies. I'd held her while she cried over it. I told her she deserved better. But this wasn't about him. This was about us. "If you need a receipt to feel safe," I said slowly, "then maybe we shouldn't be doing this at all." She stared at me like I'd slapped her. "You're blowing this way out of proportion." "Am I? Because to me, marriage isn't a returnable item. It's a promise, and promises don't come with refunds." She didn't speak for a long time. Then, quietly, "So what are you saying?" "I'm saying if you don't trust me enough to believe I mean it, without a paper trail, then maybe we're not ready." She left the table without another word. I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to the jeweler. The same place I'd bought the ring, a small family-run shop in Portland's Pearl District. Mr. Chen remembered me. "Ah, Adam, back so soon? Everything all right?" "Actually," I said, "I need a favor." I explained what I wanted. He frowned. "That's unusual, but not unheard of." 2 hours later, I had what I needed, a printed receipt. Not the original, this one was newly generated with a few key additions. I texted Claire, "You wanted transparency? Let's be transparent. Meet me at the coffee shop on Hawthorne at 4. She showed up in oversized sunglasses, arms crossed. "What's this about?" I slid the receipt across the table. She picked it up, scanned it, and her face went pale. Jewelry sale receipt. Customer, Adam R. Item, 1.2 carat round brilliant solitaire engagement ring. Metal, 18K white gold. Date of purchase, October 12, 2025. Total paid, $8,400. Return policy, full refund within 30 days only if the following conditions are met. Ring is unworn, original packaging intact, and both parties sign a notarized affidavit confirming A. No infidelity during engagement, B. No undisclosed financial obligations, C. No active communication with ex-partners, D. No secret social media accounts, E. No hidden reservations about the marriage. Below that, in bold, this ring symbolizes mutual trust. If either party violates that trust, the ring and the promise becomes void. Claire looked up, eyes wide. You made this up. No, I said. Mr. Chen printed it. It's not legally binding, but it's real, and it's fair. This is insane. Is it? You posted that you kept a receipt just in case, so I made sure the receipt reflects what actually matters, not the ring, the truth. She shoved the paper back at me. You're punishing me for being cautious. I'm matching your energy, I said calmly. You want a return policy? Fine, but it applies to both of us. If you're clean, you have nothing to worry about. She stood abruptly. I'm not signing some creepy loyalty contract. Then don't, I said. But if you're not willing to be held to the same standard you're implying I should meet, maybe that says something. She left without another word. That night, I posted nothing, but I did send her a message. I've scheduled a notary appointment for Friday. If you want to move forward, show up. If not, I'll return the ring Monday and we'll call it off. No hard feelings, just clarity. She didn't reply. Friday came. I sat in the notary's office for an hour. She never showed. So Monday morning, I returned the ring. Mr. Chen took it back without judgment. Love is complicated, he said, handing me a refund check minus a $200 restocking fee. But respect isn't. I walked out with $8,200 and the hollow chest. That afternoon, Claire called. I can't believe you actually returned it, she said, voice trembling. You gave me your answer by not showing up, I replied. I was scared, she burst out. What if I failed? What if you found something I forgot to tell you? What if you trusted me enough to be honest from the start? I interrupted. Claire, I didn't need a polygraph. I didn't need a contract. I just needed you to believe that when I said forever, I meant it, and that you meant it too. Silence. Then softly, I do mean it. Then why the receipt joke? Why the doubt? Because after Mira, I thought you'd never trust again, and I was scared you were only marrying me because it was safe, not because you loved me. I exhaled. Claire, I left Mira because she disrespected me. I chose you because you see me. That's not safety, that's love. She started crying. I'm sorry, I messed up. You did, I said. But here's the thing. I still care about you, more than I expected to. So I'm giving you a choice. What choice? I'll buy the ring back. Same one, same price. But this time, no receipt, no caveats, just us. And if you say yes again, it's because you trust me, not because you're hedging your bets. She was quiet for a long time. What if I'm still scared? Then we go slow. We talk. We build something real, not performative. But no more games. No more public test of loyalty disguised as jokes. I hate that I did that, she whispered. I know. I'll meet you at the jeweler, she said finally. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. I hung up, walked out to the garage, and ran my hand over the hood of my '69 Mustang. The engine purred to life on the first try. Smooth, honest, reliable. Just like love should be. 1 week later, we stood in Mr. Chen's shop again. Claire held the ring box, but this time there was no Instagram story, no receipt, just her hand in mine and her voice steady as she said, yes, again. I slipped the ring onto her finger. It fit perfectly. That night, we drove out to the coast, just like our first date. No phones, no audience, just the sound of waves and the quiet certainty that we were choosing each other, not out of fear, but out of faith. Later, back at the house, she asked, "Do you think we'll make it?" I looked at her, the woman who challenged me, doubted me, and then chosen to trust me anyway, and smiled. Only if we keep choosing truth over performance. She leaned her head on my shoulder. Deal. And for the first time in weeks, I felt peace. Not because the ring was back on her finger, but because the trust behind it was real. No receipt needed.